And my loves, if you hear nothing else on this episode of Rebel for a Spell podcast, hear this. Freedom only exists for you, for me, when we allow ourselves to receive it. Freedom only exists when we allow ourselves to receive it, to feel it. My loves, how are you? It's Wen, your intuitive healing guide, author, and speaker. My loves, recently I went to get my hair done. And I thought, you know what? I want this time a color. I want a color, zhuzh it up. My dear darling Marie gave me this gorgeous color. My hair smells good. My honey bunny gave me a trim. And something as simple as that, allowing ourselves to want what we want. Some time ago, I couldn't sleep. I had insomnia for most of my 20s. And what did I do? I wanted to have a good night's rest. And some of you may be dealing with grief and you just want to feel good in your body. Or another soul who told me recently she just wants to finish that manuscript she's been working on since she was 30-something. She's now in her 50s. She wants to finish her manuscript, my loves. When you allow yourself to want what you want, whatever it is, and I invite you to not minimize our superficial desires. You want to get your nails done? That matters to you. You want to finish your degree? You want to open your own coaching business? You want to find the love of your life, of this season of your life? As someone said to me recently, she's ready to get remarried. Want what you want, because when you allow yourself to want what you want, you are inviting yourself to receive freedom. Let's say that again. When you allow yourself to want what you want, you are allowing yourself to get a taste, to receive freedom. And my loves, if you hear nothing else on this episode of Rebel for a Spell podcast, hear this. Freedom only exists for you, for me, when we allow ourselves to receive it. Freedom only exists when we allow ourselves to receive it, to feel it. Allow that to land in your spirit. Allow that to do what it needs to do, to stir the activations within you. And if it resonates, then you know you are here listening to this podcast, and you have found me because something in you has been craving this community, this communion of inner healing. And it is my honor, my deepest honor, to devote my life to women, souls like you, so that we can remember that feeling good is natural. Feeling good is a natural way to move through life, to be, to feel, to breathe every day, to meet the morning. That's natural. Feeling good is natural. Feeling bad about ourselves, feeling bad is unnatural. And when we allow ourselves to feel good, when we allow ourselves to want what we want, because we want it, and that's enough of a reason to receive it. When we allow ourselves to want what we want, we are walking in the image of divinity. Yes. We are ceding the dignity of knowing and believing that even with all our story or baggage or lineage, whatever you and I have endured, we are worthy of receiving it. And that is freedom. We are meant to feel good. You and me, we are made to be the reflection of joy, love. And the moment that you do not feel good about yourself, you feel bad, you're not allowing yourself to want what you want, I do not believe you are moving. I am moving in the natural state of being. And my loves, let's tell the truth here. We grow up, we move through a society in which we are coached into believing that we should feel bad if we don't meet the expectations of certain people in our family, in our neighborhoods, in our social circle. And as I was writing my second book, it's coming out soon, my loves, it's going to be delicious. As I was writing my second book, I got a ping, ding, 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 when come up in here and record this podcast because another soul, maybe you, 1 or 10 or 20,000 of you, yes, I said it, may need to receive this message. When you allow yourself to want what you want, you are remembering that you came in this physical body to receive what you want and to expand the possibilities for you, your family, your lineage, your nation, the world, just by being you. Yes. You see, inner healing is bigger than you and me. We think, I want to heal the trauma from my past, or I want to heal the grief of losing my loved one. I want to heal from feeling not beautiful from that past relationship and the unloving words that I received. I want to heal from things that seem so personal, and they truly are. As I've written in my book, Inner Child Healing, it's personal, it's living within you. You experienced it, but what we don't realize is when you heal, another soul heals, and another, and another, and another, just by witnessing, feeling the energy that you emit into the universe by the way you move, the way you walk, the courage and conviction of knowing that you are worthy of receiving whatever you want. That's why my invitation to you on this Rebel for a Spell podcast, remember to like, rate, comment. If this is landing in your spirit, share it with a friend. That's why we're here, to build a community of gladiators of grace, to know that as we are powerful, because you and I are more powerful than we may have been led to believe. And that's why I'm here to remind you that you are greatness personified. Greatness personified. So, my love, here's some questions that I invite you to ask yourself, because remember this, my love, for us to expand, for us to grow, for us to become more of what we want, which I believe is freedom. Freedom to charge more for your services. Freedom to say what you want when you want. Freedom to be and love whomever you want. Freedom to divorce yourself from militant beliefs that you may have been brought up to believe that is the way you need to move and think. Freedom to divorce yourself from all of that and to be your authentic, raw self. When you decide that that's the life you want to have, to live, to taste, to touch, to lick, to receive, then you recognize, wait a minute. The life that I was living before I got this sprinkling of realization did not really have to be that way. I was just marching to the beat of whoever the drum said you need to march to that beat in order for you to get that life. But ding, 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 right now I want something else. Allow yourself to want what you want. Because many of us, we are so attuned, we are so aware of what we do not want. Listen, I was like that. I can rattle off 20,000 gazillion bazillion things I do not want. I don't want to be fatter. Let's tell the truth. I'm in the gym now. I don't want to. I don't want to be in an unhealthy relationship. I don't want to be working for anybody but myself. We can name it all. But what about what we do want? Because my loves, when you practice, when you and I practice and we repeat all the things that we do not want, that's what we get. Where we focus, where we pay attention to, is what we invite and receive in our lives. Let's say it again. Whatever you focus on, whatever you want or do not want, you will get it. But if you focus on wanting, allowing yourself to be curious about what you want, healthy relationship, like I told you, one of my dear friends, she said she's ready to be remarried. Focus your energy there and invite it in, because as I said before, freedom only exists when you allow yourself to receive it and to feel it. But when you focus on what you do not want, you are not inviting freedom. You're inviting same old, same old, same old, same old, same old, same old. And we're here for expansion, darlings. We're here to grow and go up and up and up and up and up and up only. Up and up and up and up and up only. Forward. Forward into liberation. Forward into feeling good every day. Every day. Not just on your birthdays. Not just on Labor Day when you have a picnic. No, darlings, every day. That's what I'm here for. Are you here for that? I'm here for that, baby. Because that is how we were made to be. And the more you allow yourself to want what you want, the more you practice believing that you can get what you want. Believing that you, just by you being you, you can believe in you. Where you can live as an independent warrior that says, you know what? I am moving in the image of freedom. I have this idea, this desire, this craving, and the fact that it's been deposited inside of me, well, hey, that means I can show myself my power. I cannot wait to show myself what I'm capable of. I, meaning you, can bring this into life, can manifest, can bring it into life whenever I start believing and I start allowing it in. That's freedom. Allow yourself to want what you want. So my love, as you engage in this practice I'm about to share with you, tell yourself the truth. Transformation doesn't take place under a mirror or under an umbrella of denial. We want to look straight in that mirror to ourselves and tell ourselves the truth. That's what transformation is. That's what we're here for, to grow, to learn, to expand, to live and be all that we came into this body to live and be. Freedom, wholeness, goodness. And you cannot lie to yourself and expect that you will move closer to what you want. That right there is a prison cell. And we're not here to be in prison cells, in shackles anymore. Question for you, number one. Pen and paper, you have your journal. Exercise, healing practice for you. Question number one, as you explore yourself, what are you afraid of allowing yourself to want? What are you afraid of allowing yourself to want? Explore that within yourself, my love, whenever you're ready. But remember, there's never a race to your grace. You will move at a pace that you can handle, and as the information comes up, maybe you put it aside for a couple of days. You may come back. Maybe you may be driving and something pings within your heart. Something sings within your heart, and you said, that's the thing. All right, my love. So when that sings within your heart, when that intuitive message comes in, next question I invite you to ponder, contemplate is, what would it mean? What would it say about you if you were not to get the thing that you wanted? What would it say about you if you were not able to get the thing that you want? Let that land in your spirit, my love, because sometimes the fear of what people would say about us or what it would mean about us keeps us back, holds us back, keeps us resisting our divinity. You heard that right. Sometimes the fear of what other people would say about you or what something would mean if X, Y, Z were to happen or not to happen would be interpreted as our place in life, in the world, in society, in our families. My loves, you are divinely made. There's nothing that you can do that can erase your divinity. So allow that relief to seep into your heart. There's nothing and no one that can erase your divinity. You are greatness. You are. We just don't know it. We just keep practicing all the things that we practice and we see our family do, and we rehearse it so long. We believe that the anxiety we feel or the fear sometimes we feel or the low grade, confidence that we don't always have, treating that so we can feel better. The low grade, low confidence that we feel is all that we can feel. My love, is just a practice. We've been rehearsing it so long. Now it's time to rehearse greatness. Hello. Let's say that again. We have been rehearsing low, stingy, militant beliefs that everybody else says that we should do. We've been rehearsing that so long. It's so well known that now it's time to rehearse greatness. We are here for greatness, and it's all a practice. So allow yourself to want what you want. If you want to share in the comments below in the pod, you find me, Rebel for a Spell, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Allow yourself to want what you want, my loves, because freedom is on the other side of that practice of your allowing your greatness in. Let's say that again. Freedom is on the other side of allowing yourself to want what you want, and you and me. We're here for greatness. You have a good heart. You have a soul-led business. You know you have something to offer to the world. And sometimes we hesitate to be all that we were made to be because we're trying to be polite. We're trying to fit in. We're trying to bend the knee to beliefs that no longer serve us. I say, my dear hearted brothers and sisters and souls, it's time to practice your greatness. Allow yourself to want what you want.